here in Milwaukee. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, number 39. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Out towards right center field. Chourio under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Buehler, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing
and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Throw over to Toro. One up, one down. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one's in there. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that
One ball,
skips
two
in the
strikes.
dirt. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now it's William Contreras. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Outside low, and that's ball one. Two out, space is empty. On the ground to third, Devers sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the rookie DH, Marcelo Meyer. And that misses. 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground a second, whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Chorio makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Rhys Hoskins. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And that's down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Sal Frelick will hit next.
The right fielder, Sal Frelick.
And that is out of play.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The other way. And foul ball. Inside, almost got him. Right side, Campbell. 2 gone.
He's out of there.
Batting 6.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Haas. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And now Ceddanne Rafaela. That one out to right. Frelick sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far.
Jarren Duran.
Hard hit to third. To first, and that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Turang. Flares it into the outfield, hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman.
Durbin.
First pitch just misses. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Just off the outside edge. Bounce to the right side. Campbell tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
And now Joseph Ortiz. Popped up right side. Toro gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Gone in order. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Rafael Devers. There's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That misses.
1 and 2.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Chourio makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball.
Abreu in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. He was late there. Strike 1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Now batting.
So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
4th inning underway. No
1
score.
and 1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Chourio makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Now here is Christian Campbell. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped and foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Out to short. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Red Sox leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yelly stepping into the box now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Chourio on at first. Nobody out. There goes the runner. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stinks. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they lead it. It's 1-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
And now the DH, William Contreras. That one at 95 missed up top.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
That's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That's ripped. Base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Line drive. Dives and makes the catch. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Swings through that one for strike 1. And look out.
That got him.
As that one ran in and got him. Next for the Brewers, Eric Haas. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a slow roller to second. Campbell over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Marcelo Meyer. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Hoskins, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batter, the first baseman, Abraham.
Digging in, Abraham Toro. Fly to center his first time. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, David Hamilton.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Terang fires over to first. 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. That's outside. No, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Great play
Now
to keep the leadoff
third
man
baseman.
off base.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning
missed.
down the first baseline are going to turn that
One
into
ball,
an
no
infield hit.
strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And no one can get there. Runner on at first with one gone. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Buehler looked to first. Dives back, out!
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rafaela makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, top six. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's ripped for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. There comes the throw.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so
Now
great job
the third
there
baseman
stepping up to the
of the
challenge.
L.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 33. Tyler
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Alexander.
And Devers hits that one. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Abreu in the box now. Takes strike one.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that goes foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
Up next for the Red
And
Sox,
next will be the cleanup
catcher,
hitter, Carlos Narvaez.
Narvaez.
0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. In comes the runner from third. We're tied at 1. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well done, drives in the run.
Now
He really shot
second
that
base,
one down the right field line and somehow
Campbell.
found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Campbell having a lot more success on the road this season.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Buehler back to work. Misses
That miss,
just
that's a
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one blasted deep to right. Going back. And caught on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
William Contreras, the next to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still tied 1-1. Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7. Here now the Red Sox DH, Marcelo Meyer. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Alexander in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Hoskins makes the play, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound.
Pitching from
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Quinn Priester.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's outside. 2-1. Swings through that.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Popped up. 2 down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Out to short, Ortiz. Whips it across. And that is that. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. Midway in inning number. Set for the last half of the 7th. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Zach Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Crochet also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order.
2-1.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Devers tosses across to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. In the air out towards right center. Rafaela sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Outside low. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line to left. Durant pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains. ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Jaron Durant.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 58, Raw.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Strike 3, got him swinging. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take
strikes.
that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Bounce to third. Zips it across. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
And so the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
76.
Zach Kelly.
Zach Kelly.
Terang.
Ball
The next
high.
to hit takes high for ball 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. That one outs against the fence. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Down to third baseman, 1 for 2. Zach bunt towards third. Has to barehand it to first. Got him. Nice play.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Churio. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-2. Hard hit right side. Throw over to Toro. That's the third out. Inning over.
Don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas.
And we're back. We go to the ninth, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And fouled off. And that misses. 2-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hoskins, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Campbell in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.